Good morning and welcome to this historic second Australian Apitherapy Association conference for 2022. We're delighted that you're here to join us. As you know, the association only started in last year, 2021. We had our very successful first conference in November last year, and thanks to the support of many people around the world, we're back again for our second conference. And we're continuing to progress discussion about natural medicine. And our theme this time is natural medicine for anti-aging. In today's session, you'll hear from a number of experts who work in this space and have done research on this subject. And of course, anti-aging can be anything from reducing your wrinkles to improving your diet to dealing with arthritis and dealing with a serious illness such as cancer. And it's incredibly gratifying that there's been so much research on apitherapy in the treatment of cancer, along with other natural medicines such as cannabis. So today we'll have a couple of experts speaking about the benefits of cannabis and also the benefits of combining cannabis using bee products in the treatment of a serious illness such as cancer. So that'll be a very, very interesting roundtable discussion later this afternoon. In the meantime, we're very fortunate to have contributions from researchers from the Philippines, from Australia, from Serbia, and many other countries where apitherapy is well accepted. Even though apitherapy is very new to Australia, Australians have been punching above their weight in terms of apitherapy. As you know, in 2020, researchers from the University of Western Australia made world news on their findings that bee venom dissolves breast cancer tumour in rats. And of course, we're looking forward to human trials and the use of that molecule or those molecules in pharmacology for more effective cancer treatment. We also have a very interesting case study of a man in Darwin who's been self-treating his own lung cancer using bee products, cannabis, and alongside chemotherapy. That'll be most interesting to watch. Also, scientists from the University of Sunshine Coast have done a lot of research on all of the propolis that occurs around Australia geographically, both from the European honeybee and the stingless Australian native bee varieties, to determine the efficacy of the propolis as medicine. And that'll be an interesting presentation that we'll see during this conference. We're fortunate to be joined by the world expert and secretary of the International Federation of Apitherapy, Dr. Stefan Stangiciu of Romania. And first up, Dr. Stefan will be talking to us about the longevity of beekeepers. Yes, it's a thing, that working with bees will extend your life. And right now, I'd like to introduce Dr. Stefan Stangiciu. Thank you so much for joining us.
Again, thank you very, very much, Bridget, for organizing this event. We'll have excellent presentations, very good speakers from all over the world. And I found the button on share screen. So let me try to present my, my screen here. Okay, let's minimize this one, and I'll put this PowerPoint. And if somebody can tell me if you can see my full screen. Longevity in beekeepers. So first of all, do really beekeepers live longer than other people? And here I have one slide with one gentleman, Hermann Forster, who presented in 2005 in Germany a statistical study, which concluded that beekeepers live 3 years longer than the rest of the population. It's in German, this study, but I can send it to you. You can use Google Translate if needed. So really, the statistical study proved that. But maybe a statistical study is not enough. Let's try to go into some more scientific part, like checking the genes, the chromosomes of the beekeepers. And we can see in this study, which was published in 2015 by a team from Malaysia, and I was having the honor to be one of the member of this group. They proved that beekeepers have longer telomeres than the rest of the population, especially if they eat enough bee products. Now, what is a telomere? A telomere is a special part of the chromosome, which is at the end of the chromosomes. And it's a kind of thread, which is located in this position you see here with yellow. And longer the telomeres, longer the life expectancy. And when we grow older, one of the causes is because our chromosomes, our telomeres become shorter and shorter. So if we get a lot of stress and problems, these telomeres decrease faster, and they are not so long like when we are children. But the good news is that the telomeres can be regenerated through a special enzyme which is called telomerase. And the telomerase can be found in fresh fruits, foods, buds of plants, the tip of the roots, germinated seeds, not boiled eggs, raw egg yolk, rows from fish, and most important, pollen and drone larvae. And here is an article published in 1998, in the Czech Republic, a team from Czech Republic. They proved that bee pollen contains telomerase. And this is extraordinary because based on this scientific fact, we can understand better how bee products helps us to live longer. So not only that the pollen helps to live longer, but also pollen can eliminate genetical errors. And this was proved in the United Kingdom. Here it's a published paper in 2010. And the author proved that on mice, that mice which were fed only pollen and water, they live longer, and they got rid of their genetically induced disease, which is renal amyloidosis. Amyloidosis in the kidneys, it's an extremely severe disease. And the fact that pollen was able to eliminate this disease, it's really magic. It's unbelievable. So we can have a lot of hope with this telomerase. If we can get it in our body, we can eat it. How do we get it until the blood level to the blood flow? But of course, the telomerase, like all our chromosome, needs a lot of antioxidants for a better protection. Antioxidants we find in the polyphenols. We find in propolis a lot of antioxidants. And an antioxidant, it's a kind of substance which is donating electrons to the atoms which have lost an electron. And this comes down that atom, and then that atom doesn't go on to be destructive. And antioxidants we can find in this kind of substances, groups of substances. And here a few images about this power of antioxidants and of rejuvenation. If you use apicosmetics, like in this photo here, or you can use bee products, you can get this in 5 years. This student of mine from Indonesia, she got better looking. And here other proofs from Uruguay, from Dr. Mayra Teixeira. She's very famous there for aesthetics, medical aesthetics, before and after. You see clearly differences. Usually old people, they have this kind of brown spots, but once you use Apitherapy products in a correct way, the skin rejuvenates. So here, rejuvenation is not possible without getting better telomeres and having this telomerase working properly. Another example from Mayra Teixeira. This lady before and after, you can see clearly no more varicosis, microvaricosis, and also the muscular tonus was very bad here, and now it's very, very good here. Another example from Vienna, from Austria, a patient of mine who got this kind of verruca seborrheica. It's a kind of a benign tumor on the skin which may go bad in time. And with a use of bee venom cream, in 30 days, this kind of tumors went out. And even 5 years later, the tumors didn't come back. So here is another example with a patient having diabetes type 1, and clearly the cells, the tissues here were dying before, gangrene, it was a superficial gangrene. And this means that the cells were having locally here no more telomeres long enough, but the regeneration process started, and in less than 3 months, this part of the leg was completely healed, thanks to a combination of honey, honeydew honey, propolis, and thyme oil. Why many people die prematurely, too soon? What are the causes of premature death? Bad genetics, bad lifestyle or toxins, lack of communication, depression, a lot of stress, like in the case of soldiers or medical doctors, bad blood flow. It's bad blood flow, of course, affects all the body, and it's one of the major causes of premature death. Bad nutrition, people eating dead food like this one get a lot of problems, and people eating sugar, they get many problems, like Davids of Michelangelo, which got this kind of problem before and after using this kind of foods from these companies, which are killing us all over the world, by the way. Another cause of premature aging is insufficient oxygen. It can come from tobacco, but also from chronic bronchitis or asthma or anything which diminish the penetration of oxygen into the lungs. Insufficient protection against aggressive factors, like we have not enough protection from the immune system. When the immune system it's attacked by all these factors here all over, you can see maybe later on in the video, these factors attacks the immune system. So in order to protect the immune system, you need to get rid of all these factors one by one. And bad hygiene, external but also internal, it's one major factor of early aging. When the organs like liver, lungs, the kidney, or large intestine, or the skin does not eliminate properly the toxins, then we get a kind of self-intoxication, and of course we will die earlier. Insufficient or excessive sexual life. By the way, the beekeepers have a longer sexual life than the rest of the population. Problems with the cells or liver regeneration. If the cells in the body do not regenerate properly, then we get also older. And okay, finally, let's go to the answer of the big question: why do beekeepers live longer? What kind of mechanism of action can be there? So first of all, is happiness. The beekeepers are usually happy people. They live in a wonderful environment. They have a fresh air. They make exercises, movements. They have very good connection with Mother Nature. A very healthy diet. Honey, it's extraordinary for longevity. Pollen also very important. Good genetics. The beekeepers usually have better genetics, like this gentleman, Winston Churchill. Maybe you remember him. He was the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom in the Second World War. Huge stress. He was drinking a lot of alcohol. He was smoking like crazy, but still he didn't die early. Although if you think that the major cause of early dying is stress, he has had a lot of stress, then alcohol, tobacco, and so on. Why he didn't die earlier? He lived 90 years old, and one explanation is because his genes, his chromosomes were good ones. And this can be seen also in beekeepers. The beekeepers have a special sign. Most of beekeepers have this one or two of these signs, like here between the eyebrows, this one line, like Churchill. And also the other sign, it's like here, see these lines on the forehead. They are not horizontal like most of the people, but they have this kind of V. And when it's a combination of this V and the line in the middle here, it's very powerful. These people are living usually, except for accidents, of course, more than 90 years. And beekeepers also, we know that some of them, they may live 100, 110, 120 years. Here is one very interesting example from Austria with one beekeeper who was 90 years old. He was stung by 1,000 bee stings, more or less, and he survived because the beekeepers have a strong body, strong immune system. Here is another example from United States, Charles Mraz. He was an extraordinary apitherapy practitioner, and he lived 94 years. Some explanation, we find the bee products, soft bee products which have fresh and young molecules. It's an interesting concept. The molecules can have also wrinkles, and a long molecule like long proteins or enzymes which are too old in old foods or sometimes even dead foods, they are having a change in their structure, chemical structure, and they become kind of wrinkles. And this kind of food is not good for the health. Another thing why beekeepers live longer is because they have a very good blood flow. Usually their body is warmer than the body of other people. And this hyperthermia, if you want, this good blood flow, it's very good against rheumatism, cancer, and so on and so on. Beehive air, it's one of the source of health, very important. And in the beehive, we find many bee products which kind of eliminate a lot of volatiles in the air. And these volatiles can be absorbed through special devices like this one from Germany. It's the best for the moment. It's medical approved in Germany. It's called Bee Cura. And beekeepers also have less chronic diseases like the rest of the population. They have less heart disease, cancer, or Alzheimer or diabetes. And this, of course, allows them to live longer. They have higher intelligence because they need to solve all kinds of problems. They always learn new things like botanics, like meteorology, marketing, and so on. So people having a good memory, good intelligence, they live longer. Also, the beekeepers are in constant contact with the bees. They hear the bees, the bee sounds, and the bee music. It's an excellent stimulation of hearing, and this also helps the longevity. Beekeepers also have good hormones production because bee sting stimulates the production of adrenaline, cortisol, and also testosterone, which is also related to longevity. They have a good cell regeneration because of the propolis, royal jelly, bee stings, and also about bee pollen. Also, they have very good physical exercises. They work in nature, and this helps also the longevity. And also they have all kinds of antioxidants against these free radicals, which are making the wrinkles and are making our skin old and the rest of the body. They live in a less toxic environment, so they are not working like this gentleman here with this kind of protection. They live in nature. They have usually good quality natural water, which comes also from honey. In honey, we find biological water. And here, the best bee products for consumption, which we can eat, the soft bee products are this one, pollen, apilarnil, royal jelly, propolis, honey, and honeydew honey. Honeydew honey has more antioxidants and polyphenols and minerals than normal honey. And another thing specific to beekeepers have very, very seldom depression. They do not have so much worries. They are having no fear or irritability because they are financially independent in comparison with other people, older people, and they can be very useful for their families. And they really found a strong reason to live because people who have no reason to live, they are depressed like this gentleman, they get all kinds of diseases. So if we want to have a long life, here is just a very, very short summary. You find here in this slide, we need a good diet to correct obesity or malnutrition, reduce this oxidative stress, reduce physical and mental stress, help your body to lengthen its telomeres by using a lot of bee products, ideally local beehive products. And if you are not allergic to bee stings, the best is to get into an apiary, to speak with a beekeeper and to become yourself a beekeeper. Conclusion, longevity comes from happiness, and the bee products helps the functioning of all our cells and our tissues and organs and systems in the body. And here another image, last image, all beekeepers are having usually a better health even than the young beekeepers. So which may look a bit paradoxically, but this is the reality. And if you want more information about apitherapy and longevity and apitherapy against many diseases, feel free to contact us through these websites. And also, of course, contact the Australian Apitherapy Association website. And thank you very much for your attention.
Greetings from India. I am Dr. Sunita Singh, presently working as Assistant Professor in Department of Chemistry, Navya Kanya Mahavidyalaya, Lucknow, India. It is a great pleasure and honor for me to be part of this conference, and special thanks to Dr. Goodwin, who has given me this opportunity to share my views on the topic essential oils for anti-aging applications. Essential oils are very close to me. I'm very close to this topic because I did my PhD on essential oils of spices, and during this whole time of PhD, I came to know about various properties of essential oils. So that's why I have chosen this topic with all of you. And the other part of my presentation includes the word aging, and I think everyone is related or interrelated with this term aging, especially the ladies group are very, we can say, concerned about this aging process. Although this process is natural, we can't stop this process, but due to various intrinsic and extrinsic factors, this aging process is coming more earlier than expected time. There are various causes, like we have a very imbalance between life and work style. We are seeing like people are taking more stress, anxiety for different types of reason, either it is professional or personal. Next one is different type of various consumption, includes smoking, alcohol consumption. All these factors, we can say, increases the expectance of that aging process come earlier than the expected time. What is aging? The process of aging is a physical change and functional phenomenon that occurs with time or environmental effects. According to Ganvisi et al., aging skin is affected by endogenous factors and exogenous factors, which I have already told. Like exogenous factors include different types of lifestyle we opted during these days, and various type of stress, anxiety related to the whole personal and professional life, and the pollution. We have smoking and alcohol consumption. All these factors increases the chances of aging process to be more earlier, and uh, especially we can't change the various intrinsic processes, but the exogenous factors can be include different types of harmful radiations we are going through day by day. So all these factors boost up the probability of aging in our skin, as well as various at various cellular levels also. When we talk about aging, especially we have seen that the various cosmetics that have been used for the resistance or for inhibiting this aging processes, we use a very common term, that is antioxidant. And we heard about various antioxidants, especially in case of fruits, like we have a vitamin C related sources have very good antioxidant capacity. So this term is very familiar for the cosmetic industry, like they used to advertise their product like this cream contains a very good antioxidant content. So these antioxidants are found naturally also. Especially in the cosmetics, we use different types of antioxidant like ascorbic acid, tocopherol, ubiquinol, lipoic acid, and other chemical compounds contained such as polyphenols, flavonoids, arbutin, and carotenoids. All these are antioxidant compounds. But as my topic is concerned with the essential oils are the tiny liquids that present in the various part of the plant, and they have been extracted using different types of processes, especially the distillation method, hydrodistillation method. And it is found that while investigating the chemistry of these essential oils, they also a very good source of antioxidant compounds, which is responsible for their various properties, including antioxidant potentials as well as the antimicrobial properties. And when we discuss about the aging processes, we think uh, we have a system to avoid this processes includes also the antimicrobial and antioxidant potentials of different compounds. In this case, we have essential oils, and they contain different functional groups having very good antioxidant activities. And this figure also shows that different various extrinsic factors generates the reactive oxygen species and free radicals in the whole system, which used to cause oxidative stress at various cellular levels. And this oxidative stress uh, um, increases the various age-related diseases, inflammation processes, and abnormal cell death. So while using these antioxidant compounds in form of various either as supplements or naturally through foods and vegetables, we are getting these antioxidants, and they help in antioxidative defense at cellular level. It provides the longevity to the cells, and it makes the whole system healthy. So this antioxidant chemistry of the compound gives a holistic good health to the human being or to the system which are using these antioxidant compounds. I'm going to discuss some common essential oils for anti-aging applications, and the basic common thing about these essential oils they have a very good antioxidant compounds, and they help in various type of uh, improving the texture or the hydration or the wrinkles that come on the skin due to this aging processes. So they work on various problems of the skin related issues. Like we have frankincense essential oil, it has a revitalizing effect, the natural equivalent of retinol. The oil aids cellular turnover to revitalize the skin and minimize the appearance of scars and wrinkles. While the rose essential oil has a very good hydrating properties, and this oil has excellent moisture retention properties and provides the skin with deep hydration. It is especially beneficial for maturing skin, especially during times of hormonal change. And we have sandalwood essential oil. It works in harmony with the skin's natural functions to boost the luminosity, or we can say a brightness of that skin, and it reduces inflammation and counteracts hyperpigmentation. So these are some of the common concerns related to skin related aging processes. Like we have pigmentation earlier, we have wrinkles appear on the skin, we have dry patches on the skin. And we have neroli essential oil. It has a reparative effect. It repairs we can say the damaged cell. It repairs and brightens the skin, creating a luminous, even skin tone. It aids the skin natural regeneration processes, which leads to improvement of elasticity and minimization of wrinkles and fine lines. Next one, the Lang Lang oil. It is known for its anti-aging effects on the skin, and it is rich in antioxidants which prevent free radicals causing fine lines and wrinkles. And then we have geranium oil. It has astringent properties which allows skin tissues to tighten and contract, that helps in reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And we have lavender essential oil. It promotes cell regeneration, which makes your skin soft and firm. It also helps in promoting better blood flow to the skin, thus reduces wrinkles. So these are some of the common properties of these essential oils that helps in fighting the various aging related symptoms, or we can say signs, uh, with their natural antioxidant properties. But as I have told that these essential oils are obtained from various parts of the plants, and we have a notion that something which is natural has to be safe. And the Food Drug Administration has also recognized essential oils as generally safe. But before any type of application, either it is topical one also, we have to be a little more conscious about some facts which I am going to discuss. First one, we have to read the labels very carefully, like what are the percentage of this essential oil? Is it concentrated, or we have a diluted form? So it is important to read the labels on the packaging. Then, as in plants, they occur as in a concentrated form. So it is advisable to use these essential oils using some type of carrier oils like coconut or olive oil to dilute this solution or to dilute this oil. And because maybe this concentrated form will react with your skin or create some allergic reactions. Then areas to avoid, we can't use this type of essential oils at any at some places, like we can't use in our nose, inner ears, eyes, broken skin and other sensitive area, because it is before applying it is important to have a patch test. Either it is for a face purpose, for any hair applications or for any skin application. We should first give a patch test, uh, like use some portion of that essential oil in your skin and wait for some time and see like some allergic reactions is occurring or not, because there are some reports we have where we have seen that there are side effects are also observed while using this essential oil. And one more thing, that we don't it is advisable to not ingest these essential oils for any type of applications. Sun sensitivity. These essential oils are found to be phototoxic, like during the reaction between sunlight and these essential oils, they used to oxidize in different products. So it is suggested that these essential oils should be kept in a dark room and in a dark bottles to avoid any type of photochemical reactions that can be occur due to the presence of sunlight. Dilution, as I have told, that these are in concentrated form, so they have to be diluted before any type of topical administration. Safe storage, in dark bottles, they usually kept in dark bottles, and it should be kept away from the children. As we have seen that in last 10 to 15 years, people are going back to the natural and traditional medicine system, and especially in 5 to 10 years, aromatherapy is also gaining interest from the consumer point of view, in which essential oils play a very important role in when we talk about aromatherapy. So before any type of application, we should consider all these points, because when something gets popularized, the duplication market also increases. People start making duplicate product of these essential oils. They use a low grade product to obtain these essential oils. So we have to be careful before any type of application we want for these type of essential oils. And this is one of my paper on safety profile of essential oils, recently published in an open access journal, and where I have discussed various sensitivity related issues while using these essential oils. Either it is for any type of applications. So I have also discussed about how they react with skin, and is there any report, is there any report is there about is the allergic reactions caused due to these essential oil, or any toxic results has been obtained or not. So you can find it on internet. It is an open access journal, and these are some of the references. And in last, I would like to thank you once again for listening me. And if anyone has any query, my email is with Dr. Goodwin. You can mail me also. And I would like to end my talk with this notion that if something is natural, it doesn't mean it is safe. We have to be very careful about the labeling of essential oil before any type of use. We should consult dermatologist also, because every skin has its own texture. They have different we can say response time and response reaction. So we have to be careful about them. And once again, thanks for this opportunity.
Anti-aging treatments with plasma and bee products. I am Bianca Sagona. I am a skin rejuvenation practitioner and trainer for Dermal Therapy College in Australia. We specialise in anti-aging treatments using cold plasma and bee products. Cold plasma training and treatments. Practical learning. In-house Dermal Therapy College. Cold plasma and bee product aftercare. Cold plasma. It has a significant potential in the medical field, particularly in dermatology. It can be used for sterilization or disinfection, treatment of various skin infections, and also for plasma rejuvenation. Cold plasma for the skin. Plasma is produced by ionizing neutral gas molecules using energy in the form of electromagnetic field or heat. It ionized gas consisting of ions, electrons, and reactive oxygen and nitrogen. Some studies show that using cold plasma can improve the underneath tissue oxygenation and thicken skin layers, leading to greater skin and collagen production. Boosting collagen for anti-aging. Collagen is one of the structural proteins that play an essential role in the body. It causes strength, firmness, and collagen in the skin. After about 40, collagen production declines in women. There is a 1 to 2 decrease in collagen production per year after menopause. After the age of 60, this reduction in collagen production is very significant and causes the skin to lose collagen and elastin. This leads to an increase in wrinkles and decrease in smoothness and softness and sagging in the skin. Therefore, people achieve skin rejuvenation through treatments such as cold plasma. Combining with bee products. At Dermal Therapy College, we specialize in training our students how to use bee products and supply this for the skin's rejuvenation. We make up specially formulated ingredients to support our anti-aging plasma treatments with great results. Honey for the skin. Honey is a natural product with bees, which bees make their nectar. It is a supersaturated solution of carbohydrates with numerous properties and is widely used in skincare. A natural honey draws moisture to the skin and helps retain suppleness and hydration in the skin. It is also well documented around healing properties. Propolis for the skin. Propolis, also called as bee glue, is a substance collected by bees from buds of trees, shrubs, and plants. Propolis and honey were both used in embalming bodies such as ancient Egypt, and folk medicine has traditionally honey for wound healing and relief from pain. The resin is high in antioxidants and can neutralize free radicals and oxidative stress that damages skin cells, leading to premature aging, dullness, and dark spots. It can be used to lighten and brighten the skin tone. Beeswax for the skin. Beeswax is a substance produced by glands located in the bee's abdomen. Beeswax obtained from the bee's honeycomb is a valuable ingredient used in cosmetology and pharmacy. Beeswax is a protective, breathable layer on the skin surface and helps to lock in moisture for the skin's supple and hydrated skin. Choosing organic makeup and skincare that contains beeswax helps to keep the skin in natural balance for a healthy, radiant complexion. Bee venom. Bee venom, also called apitoxin, and is produced by the honey bee. Bee venom is made up of a complex mixture of different peptides with therapeutic and cosmetic properties. Bee venom plays an important role in the improvement of skin, uneven skin, and wrinkles, which is used in cosmetics industry and an anti-wrinkle agent, and dramatically helps improve photo-damaged skin. We've also had wonderful results with acne, scarring, uneven skin texture, wrinkles, fine lines, dark spots, pigmentation, and skin removals such as skin tags or moles. Thank you for listening to this presentation.
Mind it, regular skincare is not an expensive process because many kitchen ingredients and low organic materials are available that can solve your purpose. But you need some me time to continue the therapy. Skin type is not fixed. Why? Because seasonal impact, hormonal changes, aging process alter skin type. Skincare also does not stay the same throughout the year because seasonal effect, like during the winter, our moisture of the skin become take off and our skin become dry. So our skin care regimen is changes during the winter season because of our skin dryness. So therefore skin care also does not stay the same throughout the year. Hello everyone, I am Dr. Neeta Sharma Das. As per academia, I am a doctor of naturopathy and teach PhD in alternative medicine. Currently, I am working as an associate professor in Lingya University, India, belongs to pharmacy department. I am the founder of Neeta Naturally. Neeta Naturally is my sincere effort to unfold the power of natural healing by incorporating herbs, superfoods, healthy lifestyle during our lifespan. I am an author of 2 books, Welcome to Second Spring, that describe unpausing your beauty in and around menopause, and the Herbal Remedy book that illustrates the medicinal value or therapeutic benefits of multiple therapies, uh, herbal medicines, which can impact against different ailments. Today, I am presenting natural anti-aging regimen for all the mature skin. Skin aging at a mature age is a natural process. We cannot avoid it. But of course, premature aging and aging symptoms can be prevented and delayed by taking care of appropriate skin care therapy. Types of skin aging: chronological aging and environmental aging. Usually after 40, every human being facing a chronological aging process because the dead skin accumulated in our surface of the skin, and that causes the human skin become loosen, a wrinkle appearance occur. All these things are happen that are the symptoms of chronological aging which cannot be avoided. But environmental aging can be avoided by taking care or taking protection against the environmental toxins or harmful impact of UV rays, tobacco smoking, and air pollution kind of effects that impact our skin aging process or accelerate our skin aging process. Common symptoms of skin aging: wrinkling, laxity, and pigmentation abnormality are the 3 common symptoms. Wrinkling is the skin creasing or lines on the skin, which are the most common symptom of the skin aging process. Mainly, the sun exposed areas are impacted because of the UV rays impact the skin tissues, and harmful UV rays damages our skin integrity and causes wrinkle. However, the genetic factors is also a very important considerable factor for individuals uh, in case of aging symptoms. Next is laxity. Laxity means the loosen of the skin when skin start to sag, because the skin firmness become relaxed or loosens, and therefore skin is not in the shape of the previous baby soft type of skin texture. Next is pigment abnormality or pigmentation abnormality, that is mainly occur because of the melanin production hampers. It may be hypopigmentation or hyperpigmentation. Hypopigmentation is because of the uh, decreased amount of pigmentation or decreased amount of melanin production in the skin, whereas hyperpigmentation occur because of the excessive melanin production in the skin tissues. However, this melanin is very important against the UV rays, but hyper and hypo both are causing skin patches that is not looks good, and that is a common symptom during the skin aging process. Causative factors involved in skin aging: oxidative stress, DNA damage, telomere shortening, hormonal changes, autophagy impairment, and other factors combinedly impacted our skin aging process. Telomere shortening. Telomere is the end part of the chromosome, and all these factors are interrelated. Whereas autophagy is the self-digestion process of the cell, where our keratinocytes, which are the skin cell, is digested by our skin own tissues. So therefore our keratin is damaged, and these all are the factors which combinedly gives the impact of skin aging process. However, this description I will later elaborately describe in the 8th number of slide. When women need attention, this is an interesting question, and it is most asked question by every woman, because they are lifespan is having different span of changes, like pregnancy, during pregnancy, during perimenopause, during menopausal transition, and after menopause. The skin is changes according to the hormonal uh, alteration occur. So during pregnancy, hyperpigmentation become a big issue, whereas perimenopause, where fine wrinkles are started appear, and menopausal transition means during the 48 to 47 or 50. During that time, skin become loosen, and the it starts to sag because of laxity, and after menopause the skin wrinkle become deep, and crown legs type of appearance occur in the both side of the eyes, and that are the very common symptoms, and we need to take care of our skin during these phases, because hormonal changes is one of the major reason of the skin care. What happened in skin after 40? Because we are mainly concerning today the anti-aging skin regimen, and mainly skin aging starts uh, after 25, but that time our area of the skin aging is very restricted, and that is not that much significant that it is easily noticeable. But after 40, suddenly our skin changes that much that we can easily understand that our skin is changing, and we are very much that time mentally depressed because we are not looks like the same as we in the our second and third decades. So after fourth decades, the skin is maximum changes occur because one of the primary reason is menopause. I am mainly considering women's skin here, though the men and women's skin is anatomically not different, but due to hormonal changes, the skin aging impact is more in the female skin rather than male skin. So last slide only, we are discussing the telomere shortening, that is the end part of the chromosome is shortened, that actually has antioxidative impact in our body. And that therefore what happened during telomere shortening, our oxidative defense mechanism is impacted or not that much strong that can balance the oxidative stress which is naturally or um, environmental impacts causes the changes that can defense, and for that reason creates oxidative stress. Next is collagen reduction. One of the main protein present in the skin is collagen. That collagen is very much important because of skin elasticity, but that collagen reduction is started, and that's why our skin wrinkles occurs, the skin become translucent, dry, flaky, and fragile. Decline sex hormone, obviously this is one of the major reason of reduction of collagen production. Bone mass reduction, that's why the rapid skin thinning occur. Declining water binding ability. Our skin has own moisture and it has the binding ability so that the environmental impact cannot cause the escape of the moisture from the skin. But with aging process, our skin loses that impact, and that declining water binding ability causes skin dryness. And imbalance in lipid production, because lipid is one of the um, oily substance that actually gives our skin a smoothness, uh, fine oily texture, and that is imbalance occur, and that's that sometimes the lipid production become higher and sometimes it is lower. When it is lower, that time skin become dry. If it is high, that time acne breakout occurs. So these are the problems occur after 40. Skincare reality, we have to agree with that our with our aging, skin aging is a natural process. We cannot avoid it. So don't be obsessed with achieving something which can never be achieved after a certain age. At this age, we cannot have that baby soft skin. So we have to be very much uh, concerned about our reality, and we should not be obsessed so that we are mentally depressed and we cannot take care of our skin. That is not good thing actually. Age spots like acne, scars, cystic acne, wrinkle lines, hyperpigmentation are quite common even after taking good care of skin. But it does not mean you can stop caring your skin. All of us just need to set a realistic goal to maintain skin health, because skin health maintenance is not only important for our external beauty but for prevention of skin cancer. This is also a major cause of death after a certain age. So, and the prevalence rate is quite high because of the harmful UV rays. So, skin care is essential, but you have to be take care of the um, skin not only because of external beauty. Actually skin is the window of our health, so we have to be take care of that skin in a proper manner irrespective of our age, because skin care is not that we are concentrating only during the second decades or third decades. We have to maintain it lifelong, though it have some spots, wrinkle lines, hyperpigmentation. Then also we have to take care, because the after all, your skin is the um, most outer covering of your internal organs. So taking care of the skin is very important. Routine skincare regimen. If you ask me what are the routine skincare regimen we must have in our beauty cabinet, then I must say cleanser, toner, moisturizer, sunscreen, exfoliating product, and serum, and of course makeup remover should be there in our mm, uh, beauty cabinet. Cleanser is one of the most important thing to remove our skin dirt, germs. In this case, I recommend that low pH cleanser is better choice. Body soap is not a good option for cleansing the facial skin, because facial skin is much more sensitive and we have to take care of that. So pH, instead of choosing low pH cleanser, we have to maintain some balanced neutralized pH skin cleanser, so that it can not acidify our skin texture. Next is toner. Toner is very important. We sometimes we miss our toner to apply in our skin. Actually, in every after wash, uh, toner is one of the most important ingredient, because it's actually nourishing our skin tone, because immediately after skin cleansing occurs, then that time skin become dry and very much sensitive, and so easily anything can impact your skin. So that time toner give a light um, covering to the skin. That's why toner is very important. There is moisturizer. Moisturizer actually helps to replenish the water balance, because as I already told that with aging our skin is become dry, and so that time moisture content in our skin is very much low in content. So external moisturizer is very important throughout the year, and after every wash of the uh, face, you have to maintain or you have to apply moisturizer, so that the moisture balance in the skin should be maintained. Next is sunscreen. We have a myth that only during summer we need sunscreen. Actually, every season sunscreen is one of the most essential cosmetic item, and we have to apply sunscreen with SPF more than 30, and during summer season it must be more than 50, so that essential impact of UV ray protection we can achieve by applying the sunscreen. I also recommend who are working outside and who are mainly doing the job which is frequently require sun exposure, they must reapply sunscreen after 2 hours, so that skin can give the essential protection against the UV light. Next is exfoliating product. This is not a regular skincare regimen product, because too much exfoliation can make skin damage. Skin exfoliating products mainly help to remove the dead skin from the upper surface of the skin, so that the inner surface of the skin tissues get proper nourishment, which we apply through topically. So exfoliation product is once in a week is essential to remove all the dead skin. Next is ice serum, which I mainly recommend to every uh, person who cross 40 and above, because serum is one of the thing which actually helps to replenish or nourishment properly give nourishment, because its ingredients varies. Some are the antioxidative skin serum is available, some are hydrating serum is available. Those who are having dry skin, they must use hydrating moisture serum product, because serum and moisturizer combination gives better result than moisturizer alone. Whereas the antioxidative serum is helping to provide all the nourishment and oxidative defense mechanism, so that the symptoms like wrinkles, spots, uh, oxidative stress related aging process can be prevented or delayed. And makeup remover who are in the beauty industry or who have the habit to apply regular makeup, they must use makeup remover, because if you are not remove makeup properly, then pores become clogged, and that causes acne breakout. So all these uh, routine skincare regimen you must have in your beauty cabinet. DIY, do it yourself skincare regimen with natural ingredient, because natural ingredient is getting momentum nowadays, and so many benefits we aware of uh, regarding the natural ingredient, not only to prevent the internal diseases, but also it has anti-aging property, or giving the skin health benefits. So as I already told that after a certain age, our skin mainly become dry, or combination or sensitive type. The skin becomes rough and loses its natural glow in case of dry skin. Combination skin is the both oily and dehydrated skin texture. That is actually in the T zone, that is forehead, nose, and the chin area is a T zone. That area become oily, and rest of the area are become dry. That is combination skin. And sensitive skin tends to acquire skin bumps, acne, extra hair growth, and chronic skin lesions due to the hormonal imbalance. And that should be we take care of by some do-it-yourself skincare regimen with natural ingredient. So as I already mentioned that natural ingredients can easy way to give your skin effective and safe alternatives than cosmetic products or synthetic products. Actually, nowadays, the ingredients which are beneficial for skin care, they are considered as cosmeceuticals, and natural ingredients are one of the primary constituents of many cosmeceuticals items. So facial skincare recommendation for dry skin is keep hydrated. Keep hydration maintenance is very important, and for that reason you have to take uh, 8 to 10 glasses of water, because water is one of the uh, primary and easily available source which can maintain your skin hydration. Next is appropriate bathing. Appropriate bathing, here I want to mention that I prefer bucket and mug for the bathing instead of powerful shower, because if we are not control the force of the water, then it may hurts our skin. If you have a provision to um, immerse your body in a bathtub, then add some essential oil in your bathtub water, and lukewarm water is filled up in the tub, and you just immerse your body and enjoy the bathing. And that actually not only remove all the dirt from your skin, Then it also properly moisturize or hydrate your skin, and that gives an amazing feeling. Next is almond scrub. Almond is one of the natural ingredient which is very uh, rich source of vitamin E. Vitamin E is very good for skin as it has antioxidative property. Walnut scrub. Walnut is very effective, uh, nutritional rich, which are essential for skin benefits or skin health, that are all are present in the walnut. Aloe vera gel and almond oil mixture. This is a combination, and aloe vera is one of the um, most commonly used dry skin ingredient. Many herbal products are using aloe vera in their product because of its efficacy and safety. Honey and coconut oil mixture. Honey is a natural antioxidant. It also nourishes the skin cells, and whereas coconut oil is a source of MCT oil. MCT oil is one of the um, promising agent which can prevent aging process, as well as it balance the lipid production, and it helps to maintain the skin moisture, and helps to prevent the evaporation of skin moisture from the skin layers. And lastly, watermelon pack. Watermelon is one of the product which is a good source of vitamin A and vitamin C. Both these vitamin is essential against the uh, skin dryness. Actually, skin dryness is not a disease but a symptoms of many disease condition. Sometimes vitamin A deficiency causes skin dryness, whereas in some cases diabetes, hypothyroidism, eczema, psoriasis are the causes, uh, because are the underlying cause of the skin dryness. So almond scrub, you can prepare it at your home, and freshly prepared almond scrub is very good for your dry skin remedy. Crush 2 tablespoons of almond, add 5 tablespoons of milk to make it a paste. Apply on the skin. Then wash with lukewarm water. Gently remove the marks. Sorry, the step is crush 2 tablespoons of almond. Add 5 tablespoons of milk to make a paste. Apply on the skin. Leave for 10 to 15 minutes. Gently remove the mask. In between the skin, that mask become dry, and then wash with lukewarm water. So these are the 6 steps, and you have to follow stepwise. Next is facial skincare recommendation for combination skin. As I already told that skin care is not an issue for women, but men are also facing such kind of changes. But mainly they have um beard on their face, so maybe that mask. Uh, but these all these regimen can also used by men also. Witch hazel and aloe vera with lavender oil. This is one of the combination, good combination. Next is honey and eggshell membrane powder, tomato and buttermilk with fuller's earth, tea and jojoba oil. These are some recommendation for combination skin. Wheat hazel is a natural toner which has anti-astringent property, but it cannot dry the skin because it is a natural product. It easily accepted by the skin. Aloe vera, I already mentioned that this is a huge health, skin benefits, and that's why so many herbal products already accept aloe vera as a key or primary ingredient. Lavender oil has very good um, cleansing property. So the oily zone, they can clean up all the excess oil so that acne burst out can be prevented. Honey is not only a natural moisturizer, but it also has a good amount of essential amino acids, proteins, vitamins, minerals. So these are very helpful for nourishing the skin, as well as eggshell membrane powder is actually activate the cellular functioning because it is having anti-aging and antioxidant property. Tomato and buttermilk is a very good ingredient. Tomato actually helps to uh, uh, lycopene is one of the major component present in the tomato, which actually helps to wash out or clean up all the dead skin and nourish the internal cells, as well as it is also has sun burn